Hello and welcome to this episode of The Mentor. My name is John Abraham Gotson, and today with me is
Miriam John Gotton.
It's my pleasure to come your way today, and today's theme is going to be centered around an advisory for those in the diaspora. Those in the diaspora. As many of you know, I spent most of my adulthood in the diaspora. I lived for 25 years in Poland, and I came back a few years ago to invest in Nigeria and to help in nation building. And I've been getting a lot of inquiries, a lot of questions from those in the diaspora. Today, we want to address some of those questions.
All right, so why did you come back when people are married? Yeah, what I mean. So why did you come back?
Thank you. The reason why I came back is after living there for 25 years and having served at various levels, first as a district councillor, deputy mayor of my district, as a two-time city councillor and two-time senator in Poland, and having seen how Poland has changed, I came to the conclusion that I needed to do something for my own people, that I needed to do something, here in Nigeria. Europe is saturated. Whichever area you go, there are people who are doing a lot better. Meanwhile, in Nigeria is like a virgin land with a lot of opportunities, with a lot of potential that no matter what you do, no matter how little it is, you can make it. And during my previous visits, I came to the conclusion that that area that I would like to make my contribution, is in the area of agriculture. And that was why we started the Pilgrim Ranch. And some of the things I'm going to say actually is going to encourage those who live in the diaspora, to consider not to come back necessarily, but to make sure that their presence is felt here in Nigeria.
So how are they going to be able to achieve that, and why really? How is that going to work, or how does that work?
Yes. Investing, I mean, there are many areas that one can invest in Nigeria. And like I said, there is no area that you would touch that there is no money. And in fact, I dare say that there is much more money in Nigeria than there is in the diaspora, despite the exchange rate and so on. You make money so easily in Nigeria than you make, outside. Take agriculture, for example, livestock farming, crop farming, food processing, food for export, industry, every area that you decide to go into, there's a lot of potential. And I want to also add that today the population of Nigeria is about 230 million. That's a huge market. Population of Africa is about 1.2 billion. That's a very huge market. Now, in the next 26 years, that is 2050, population of Nigeria, according to United Nations Population Council, is going to grow to 420 to 450 million people, while Africa is going to grow to about 2.4 billion people. That's a huge market. So Africa and Nigeria is like a virgin land, and our youthful population, people are learning and so on. So that's a huge market. And I want to encourage you, my brothers and my sisters in the diaspora, whatever you are doing, I'm not telling you to leave and come back. You don't have to do like that. But it is important that you have your footprint, your investment footprint here in Nigeria, because now it's easier, but in the coming years it's going to be more difficult. In fact, Western nations, Western companies are coming here. Why are they coming here? Because the money is here. Why are they, leaving the comfort of their developed countries to come and invest here? Because they understand the demographics. They understand the prognosis of what is going to happen with our economy and, with our population in the years to come.
So is it possible to list? You've already mentioned agribusiness. So is it possible to mention a few other areas that you think diasporans can invest in?
Oh yes, apart from agribusiness, construction, all right,
Okay.
there is a deficit in housing.
Mm.
All right, this number of people that these young people that are coming up, they will need their own flats, their own houses, estates, and so on. That's an important area. Healthcare sector.
Mm.
All right, healthcare sector is a huge area that needs quality investment, quality healthcare services. There is no area, any area you choose, any area you touch, there's still a lot that can be done. And why I'm saying this is so as not to limit it to the sectors that I'm mentioning. There is no area you will touch. Transport, there's no area you will touch that there's no immense opportunity to better it, give value, improve value, and make get your returns on investment.
I think also in the area of recycling, environmental
Oh,
sanitation, and all that. I think that's
absolutely. In Europe, that's a huge business. They collect wastes and recycle them and so on. Here, for example, we are in Abuja. I do not know of any important or any large waste management company. All right. And so if these people in the diaspora can come back and invest in this area, number one, you make money by collecting waste from people. They pay an abonnement, for you collecting their waste. You segregate it, you recycle it, you produce, plastic,
business
things,
ideas,
manure, compost, and so on, and make a lot of money. There are companies that use recycled waste for building as building materials. All right. So there's a lot of opportunity wherever you look. There are opportunities, renewable energy, and so on. So I want to encourage you, no matter who you are, where you are, please do not totally run away from Nigeria. Don't abandon Nigeria. Don't abandon Africa. Others from the West are coming down here to invest. Please make sure you have your investment here. You will thank me in the next 10, 20, 30 years time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.